pulling those up. Okay, so we got Polkadot, Chainlink, Uniswap. Alrighty. Okay, so Polkadot, Chainlink, or Uniswap, what is a better investment for the next year? Good question. Okay, so we'll have Bill also pull that up on the TA front, but this is why we've designed Token Metrics. So I highly encourage you to go to tokenmetrics.com and sign up. We have discounted trials. Try it out for 7 days for $2 essentially, right? So plus we have a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have basically nothing to lose. So let's say, so I would just come to Value Investor yearly, and I would put in, you said Polkadot. Okay, Polkadot hasn't been trading for that long, so that's why we don't really have. It's hard to use the quant rate to go out that far, right? But right now, wow. Okay, so this is not so bullish on Polkadot for the next 3 months, which is pretty interesting. But then the other was Link and Uniswap. Yeah, I think even if we go to Uniswap, all these new coins that aren't trading for too long, it's going to be tough to really have, right? Uniswap, even this is not rated too highly on the monthly, but Link was, right? Link on the monthly 64. But if we go to the yearly for the next 1 year, Chainlink, Amada's really like Chainlink, right? So at least based on this, right, Chainlink would have to be the better investment. Now, based on my just kind of opinion, I do own Uniswap. That's basically, I was part of that airdrop like everybody. That to me is a lifetime hodl. Don't really, well, I guess lifetime in crypto is like 1 year, right? When I say hodl, I mean, I haven't sold any Uni, don't plan to. Just gonna hold that, don't even look at it. Chainlink, as mentioned, we are pretty bullish on that long term based on the quant grade. But Chainlink is a decent project. Polkadot, I think, is the second best blockchain out there after Ethereum. When I say blockchain, I mean like for dApps, for applications, not really counting Bitcoin. So that's why I'm actually pretty surprised that the quarterly quant grade is not too high, but it hasn't really been trading for too long, and the price hasn't really gone anywhere, right? So I think that's also why. But from just a purely business standpoint, a project standpoint, it definitely does have a huge potential. Bill, what's your take on these projects?
All right, let's go through this. So I think when it comes to all three of these coins, imagination is important. Okay. Uniswap. Okay. Normally, we might refer to that as the altcoin casino, right? However, in research, you get paid for imagination. So you've got to imagine a world where Uniswap becomes like a place where DeFi, sort of like mushrooms out and grows. Now, I don't know how that's going to happen. I don't know if it'll be Uniswap, but I do know this. I'm looking at the chart of like the DeFi futures contract that we talked about earlier, and that shows a huge move could occur. So the DeFi index could go up. So if the DeFi index could go up, well, so could Uni, right? And generally my theme is whatever the all-time high in whatever cryptocurrency we're talking about, as far as I'm concerned, it can go there, right? And I guess if the market goes down, as I like to say, I'll lose money. But I'm sticking with that until I'm proven wrong. Now, if you go to DOT, right, like DOT and Chainlink, right? DOT and Chainlink are doing something that probably would annoy a lot of people in crypto, okay? And what they're doing is they're going sideways in a market that's full of excitement, right? There's nothing more annoying than, watching based, as someone brought that coin up before, move the way it did, okay, and your coin, your large cap coin, didn't go anywhere. Okay, so let's talk about DOT. Let me bring this up. All right, now, one thing you have to remember about DOT is it's not operational yet. It's conceptual. Now, in equities, this happens all the time where, something isn't fully launched and it's actually being traded. So it's not totally unusual. I would liken DOT to Ethereum a long time ago, right? In other words, Ethereum, I think, was in a range for all of 2016. It was like this sideways triangle. And it probably bored everyone to tears before it just totally exploded. Now, with DOT, I'm noticing that the range is compressing. Okay. So I think this kind of matters, that we're going from a big range to a smaller range. And as things wind themselves up, all right, that's how you get that spring up. Now, how long is it going to take DOT to wind itself up? I don't know, but I do know this, folks. Yes, it's Ethereum's race to lose. But again, with all this Bitcoin that's going to need a return, people are going to chase returns. There's going to be more than one DeFi highway, just like there's more than one way to get into New York City from New Jersey, right? There's tunnels, there's bridges. There's going to be more than one highway. Now, let's go to Chainlink, okay? Again, we at Token Metrics want to support the Link Marines. They believe in their coin, and Chainlink is going to be how everything gets connected, I think, going forward, at least in the DeFi universe. However, this chart shows that people are frustrated, right? Up here, you break out, right? You break out. It looks like it's going absolutely to the moon here. Okay. Then you get the Thanksgiving drop, and now we're sitting back in the middle of the range. In my opinion, Chainlink is coiling, right? So what's the best long-term investment? I think it's Chainlink, right? Because when Chainlink reprices itself, it could go from 15 to 30. All right. But with all three of those coins, I'm going to be honest, it's kind of a toss-up. Because again, in my opinion, once DeFi 2.0 gets rolling, okay, all this stuff's going to gap higher. In other words, I'm talking about being a little bit of a contrarian. Like DeFi 1.0 was about finding the small stuff, right? DeFi 2.0 could be about being patient and owning the big stuff. So I didn't really answer the question. Okay, I'm giving the Link Marines the nod because I know that they're frustrated, but that frustration is carrying across a bunch of different coins.
All right. Thank you, Bill. So let us know what you think down in the comments below, and be sure to check out tokenmetrics.com and subscribe.